Hey YouTube, EC831, EC&I 831. It's Johnny. I've been away for a long time. It's been a long journey since my last video. Today I'm joined by a couple of amazing people. We've got Michelle Avalio, an amazing screenwriter who's doing some amazing projects. This is Poets in the Kitchen, episode 3, sort of. 3B something? Okay. And also we've got online here the amazing Robert Leeson, dear partner, partner in crime, better half, all that good stuff. Also an amazing improviser, designer, also happens to be a manager of amazing espresso shops in Toronto. So he's Skyping in today, so you may hear some commentary from him. Okay, so that's introduction. As promised from my last episode, Asian Thanksgiving, I promised that I would actually put a video of how to make the bread pudding because we ran out of film, but we've got enough time today. So this is what it looks like. All you'll need, it's super easy to do, so anyone can do it, and the ingredients are, I'm making croissant bread pudding, so you need some croissant, ideally stale. These have been like hanging out for about a week or so, so they're just overdue, and I got some like fresher ones too, so it's all there. You need eggs. I was going to make this video last week, so these have just recently expired, but they'll be fine. We're cooking, they'll be good. You can use pure vanilla extract, which I'm going to use. I also like adding liqueur, so I've got some Disaronno, which is always my favorite. You need cream. Some use half and half. I'm using full-on whipping cream, about 1.5 cups of that. And you need sugar. I ran out of almonds, which is totally fine because I've got pecans. Woo, pecans! And of course, my lovely English Daffy scorbits because they're easy and they're fast. So it's really a one bowl mix. Dump it into some dry bread and bake it. So what we're gonna do is first off, as always, wash hands. Gonna turn the camera. Michelle was gonna help me out, but then she's like, "Oh, I'm a little camera shy," so I'm gonna do it myself. So wash hands. All good. Oh, and if you didn't notice, this is my new kitchen. My last kitchen, while I was traveling, became infested with drain flies. Super gross, but not exactly toxic, just super gross. So I had to move apartments. That's why I haven't made any videos since then. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to turn the oven on. It's going to preheat to 350 degrees. Turn the light on. Nothing's in there. All good to go. Great. Let's go back and start cooking. Or baking, as it were. In the back, you see the Tina Menzel Christmas album, Holiday Wishes, on sale at Starbucks, and chapters in many places. It's a very great album. I may put some on in a bit, but here we go. So, what you need is some sugar. Starting it off. You need 1.5 cups of sugar. So, pour that in. That's 1 cup. Boom. And another 1/2 cup. Boom. Because we're adding some extra stuff, I'm actually putting a little bit less sugar, but that's roughly the ratio, 1.5 cups. To the eggs, which is coming up right now. How you doing, Robert? He's giving me faces.
Okay, how are you doing?
Good, I'm great. Okay.
Did you hear me?
I did, I can hear you. Okay, so we're back.
I think there's like a lag or something.
Possibly. So eggs. It said to put in 3 whole eggs and a bunch of egg yolks, so I'm going to do that. Hopefully there's no eggshells in here. We're going to hope. So 1. It smells good, right? It smells okay? It smells okay. It smells fine. It's probably fine. Huh?
It's egg and sugar.
Yeah, right? Egg and sugar. I never realized how amazing custard is. What you can do with egg and sugar and cream and dairy, it's just beautiful. It's like meant to be. Do that. Oops. Hopefully no eggshells in that one. We're fine. I've only ever had eggshells in my food once, and that was when I was much younger.
Wrong.
But that's okay. That's fine. That's probably fine. And, okay. But I'm also a bit of a neat freak, so I have a little bit of egg spill, so I'm going to just wipe it up real quick, because I don't like having it on my counter. Alright, boom. Chuck that. got 3 whole eggs in there. Now I need a bunch of egg yolks. That's what this is for. The total I'm putting in is 8. So I'm going to put in another, whoops, that's what I'm going to do. Separate that and throw in egg yolk. The cool thing is, egg whites are like healthy for you and good for you. So in the morning, I can totally make myself a nice egg white omelet. So good, or scramble, or whatever I have you. Which I might do tomorrow's video. We'll see. We'll see who's around to be on the video with me. Boom, boom. And as I always say in my videos, I'm not exactly like trained in this stuff. And so if you have a better way to do things, just be nice. Be nice, add the comments at the bottom. It'd be great. Alright. Cool. This is a great recipe for the holidays. I have to admit that it was originally inspired by Nigella Lawson in her like Nigellissima whatever show she did at night, where she came out wearing like this like silk bathrobe saying, "I want something decadent and really tasty." So I know, right? Anyway, so we've got the eggs yolks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Move those aside. I'll do those later. And got my egg whites for tomorrow morning's omelet breakfast, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna do this, seal it up. Now, I like starting with my egg yolks and sugar. Some people start with the cream, which I don't know why. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So you see here, egg yolks and sugar, blender in. Here we go. So, I can't control sound because I'm using an iPad. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. What you want to do is you want to blend this until it's super, super stiff. And like, yeah, a nice little meringue-esque bubbly stiffness. Okay, cool. 1 second. Don't fall. Pause. So I lied. I thought that would take like 5 minutes, but it took like 1. I turned it on high. So you can see a nice foamy, eggy awesomeness. So what I'm going to do next is, that way, do this either, is they say throw in about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's like cough syrup, but better. Or 2, whatever. And then, so one of the audiences that I've been really hoping to hit up for this show and this series is the young, like, student-esque audience. So to my student friends out there, if you go home for Christmas and want to surprise your family, you can totally do this awesome dessert and be great. And be really well received, especially when you need to, share awkward things like, I'm going to go to pastry school, or I'm going to come out, or whatever. I don't know where that came from.
Because you had one of those weekends at one point in your life.
Clearly I didn't, but whatever. Anyway, I'm also throwing some Bizarrono, some amaretto, because I love it. So we're going to pop this puppy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit more. Whatever. It's good. It's good stuff. Mmm. So tasty. These are out of the way. No, these puppies. Spoon in. Alrighty. Awesome. So I mix that. Now I'm going to add the cream in. The original recipe I saw was from good old Mademoiselle Ina Garten, and the problem with that one was that she asked for like 5.5 cups of cream. I think it might have been a typo on the website, so I was like, no, I ain't doing that.